Hunter is really good. I'm sure that they're going to line him up against that right side. Or I think you even said if Trent Williams is injured, that could be a problem. So, what are keys to victory for the Vikings, in your opinion? How would they uh, cause Brock Purdy to look shaky again for a second time?
Find a way to be balanced. I think the 49ers, if you look at it off defensively, the 49ers are good against one-dimensional teams. They're good against these passing attacks that don't really have a run game because it just creates a lot of different opportunities for you defensively when you don't have to consistently sell out against the run. Minnesota has not been a good run team, but I think they got to find a way to be balanced in this one to a degree, not just fully rely on Kirk Cousins. I also think you need to be able to capitalize on some of the big play opportunities. In order to beat the 49ers, you're going to need some big plays to occur. And you just saw how their run game played, but I think the big plays are obviously going to come in the passing game for this one. They got a lethal weapon in Jordan Addison, a first-round pick, who can be a downfield threat. You got KJ Osborne as well. It's still a downgrade, obviously, with Justin Jefferson out of the fold, but I do think that they've got to find a way to get some big play opportunities going and things like that. And I would say the other thing is probably trying to get the ball out of Kirk Cousins' hands a little quicker. That's something that they implemented last week. He's actually a guy who normally hold on to the ball a little longer. It's a thing due to two reasons. One, he throws the ball at a deeper average depth of target. He throws the ball down the field a lot. And two, there's a lot of play action run in Minnesota. Play action plays usually take a little bit of longer to assemble and things like that. But last week, I believe it was 2.74 seconds his time to throw, much lower than his 2.87 seconds, which is his norm. So they tried to throw the ball a little quicker, get the ball a little quicker without Justin Jefferson in the fold, and it was a shorter average depth of target, only 6.6 yards, which is pretty low, which meant, he was throwing the ball short of the sticks, trying to get the ball out quicker and trying to work in space. Minnesota only scored 21 points. That's the thing. I don't know how much Minnesota is going to be able to score in this one if they're going to incorporate that strategy, but I don't know if they have a choice trying to work against the 49ers defense and their pass rush. So I think overall, you look at it, there are a lot of different factors that go along into this one. Minnesota, I think though, right now, it's create pressure on Brock Purdy, make him uncomfortable. That's the defensive thing. Offensively, find a way to remain balanced and take some deep shots.
I like that. I could see Danielle Hunter causing some issues in the backfield for Purdy, maybe rattling him, and then maybe that could get in his head because he could realize, okay, I'm rattled again. I was just rattled. So really throw off Brock Purdy. Maybe if CMC isn't playing, he doesn't have his safety blanket, and then it's interesting that the Vikings were trying to do so much play action when they run the ball so ineffectively. You would think that defensive coordinators would defensive coordinators would not really react to play action there. I wonder if with Wilkes though, because he has kind of played defense where he lets you kind of methodically go down the field. Like I think he's tried to protect the deep ball. I wonder if he'll cover Kirk Cousins differently with that change of strategy from the Vikings and with them not having Justin Jefferson. I hope that he does. I think it would be smart to make sure to make them walk down the field instead of just covering the deep throws, because I don't think they have too many offensive weapons to make too many explosive plays. Obviously, you're going to get burned every now and then, but I think that the way for the Vikings to win would be to limit the 49ers offensive scoring to like around the 20 to early 20s and to try to methodically score themselves. Like in order to win, I think it would have to be a lower scoring game. So I think Steve Wilkes should try to prevent them from doing that.